Okay, guys, we are back for the final part of the 3-4 over Ed. If you missed part 1, 2, and 3, check it out now, man. I got all the blitz setups, got some glitches, got some depth chart setups, got some KC playbook breakdown out of it, got a lot of stuff. So check out part 1, check out part 2, check out part 3. All going to beautifully complement one another, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this scheme thus far. Now that you got some heat, let's go ahead and look at some coverage and some run stoppers. To stop the run, nothing too crazy. Don't want to give the super duper Krabby Patty formulas away because you guys know it's, the stop and run this year is tough as it is. So let's go with a strong, close off tackle. Real good run this year, actually. And we're going to just go with the cover 3. And to set it up, all we're going to do is base the line, shift the linebackers left, spread the defensive line, and then we're going to use this safety here. And if they go to the right, we're going to need to be able to help to the right. Hopefully we can get a few guys free over there. You may give up a few yards. Yes, you will. But overall, this is a pretty solid run D. This is the one I used in the NCAA. Definitely did a pretty solid job there. Shift the line, spread them. Now, if you want, you could also start crashing them out and setting up your blitzes as well, if that's something you want to do. But just to stop the run, this is definitely a pretty solid run. Whenever you're trying to stop the run, make sure you're extra aggressive with the safeties. Try to get as many of those deep zones off the field as possible. So if you 100% know they're running, this is going to be more risky. But if you know they're running, this deep blue, he's going to take steps backwards. So what you can do is put him in like a flat. And if you think they might run a counter, you can put him in a flat. You can also put this guy in like a spy and use him that way. So what you're going to see is a little bit different. Didn't even set up the play. I'm an idiot. Set up the play first. Base the line, shift the linebackers left, spread the D line. Now I'm going to put him in a flat, put him in a flat, and then use the safety. And as you're going to see, that corner out there, he comes up and makes a play on the ball. Instead of chilling back, letting the running back come to him, he comes and attacks the running back. So that's the thing with that. That's our run stopper out of this formation here. I guess we can run it against one more run play. What's a good run? See if we can't find a stretch. Do they have a stretch? Brown zone weak. Good run. We're actually going to flip it, and we're going to run it to the left. That way we overload on that side. Base the line. Shift the linebackers left. Spread the D line. And that's going to wrap it up for the setup. Now we're going to go ahead and try to stop this run. Cuts it back. He gets a few yards there. So what you do with your safety is going to be crucial to how successful your D is. Base the line, shift the linebackers left, spread them, and you're Gucci. If they're really heavy on the left side, like for instance, if they have Gordon on the left too, in this scenario, you may want to use this guy, but in that case, you got to also watch out for that Saints power. Real popular play, definitely one of the better runs in the game. So definitely a run that you got to always watch out for. But if they're running to the left here, you just got to feel, see where it's going to open. And when you're using the safety, make sure you contain the outside. That's your most important priority. And then, stuff up the middle once they really commit to going up that hole up the inside. So that's that there. As far as stopping the run, that's all we pretty much going to need. Now, to stop the pass, we'll go into cover 3 again, man. It's the all-purpose play right about now. The all-purpose cover 3, man. I love this cover 3, man. A lot of beautiful things. But once you start hitting them with the blitzes, they'll start blocking a guy or two. When you're setting up your max coverage, just make sure it looks the same as your blitzes. That's really the most important thing. And that's going to help you have a lot of success. You want to have it always look the same. So as I said before, for all of our setups, we're going to base a line. And if you're running the right shift, it's going to look like this. And if you're running the left shift, let's go ahead and see. It takes a little longer because of the delay. It's going to look like that. But regardless, the concepts for max coverage are going to be the same. So these two guys here, I'm going to just this is going to be a defensive end here, and this is going to be your defensive tackle. You're going to want to spy one of them, and you're going to want to either man one of them up, or you're going to put them in like a zone, or man, or put them in another hook or something. And that's going to basically be the max coverage. Now, if they're still torching you, you can also put one of these guys. You can put this guy, or you can put this guy in coverage if you want, or another spy if they're swerving your one spy. That's an option. Go ahead and set this up again. And this time we're going to set it up with the right shift. But basically just use these concepts and you can apply it either way. Let's go ahead and set this up. So this way it's going to be the same thing. We're going to basically put this guy in a spy, put this guy in a man or a spy or something, another zone, regardless, whatever. Just make sure you're not getting beat. And again, it's going to be the same thing. We can go ahead and put this guy in another spy if we're getting beat, put this guy in a spy or a zone or something. And that should lock it up as far as what we're trying to do for max coverage out of the cover 3 out of this formation here. Now let's go ahead and look at a 2-man under. Nice little play right here. They start blocking the guy. Go ahead and baseline, shift these linebackers. Now with a formation like this, I probably wouldn't even, baseline with a 2-man under. May want to go with a, let's go ahead and look at a cover 1 because that's going to look more like a cover 3. So let's look at a cover 1. Overhead, I like the cover 1. I want that cover 1. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. Don't mind my singing, guys. Don't judge me. All right, we baseline, and we set it all up. Now it looks the same as the cover 3. See what I'm saying? The difference there. Now another option is you could press if you want. Man press, definitely something that could twist things up. But if you're running a max coverage, usually man press isn't the best thing to do. Only because if they beat your press and they hit them with a quick pass, that's going to suck for you. So that's pretty much that there. But as you're going to see here, set this up as we were before. And again, we can put this guy in a zone, put this guy in a zone. We can put one of them in a spy. You can put this guy in a spy on the end here. Or we can have him coming in and spy this guy. Pretty much the exact same thing, guys. The only thing that is important when you're playing max coverage is make sure whoever's rushing is actually rushing at the offensive tackle. That way you get one-on-ones, you get one block shed, and then you're at the QB. So that's the pretty much important thing there. And that's, pretty much going to sum it up, man. For any max coverage, that's how you want to set it up out of any formation. And then for your run stoppers, again, make sure you're extra aggressive with the safety, but also just make sure you're helping out with the side with the fewer defenders when you're defending the ground attack. And that's going to wrap it up for this scheme, guys. I hope this is something that you enjoyed. Definitely enjoyed making it for you guys. This was, again, something that was very, very similar to the concepts used in the defensive twist ebook. So, that's where that's at. If you wonder what stuff in my ebooks looks like, this is it. And definitely check out that Fired Up 2 if you haven't already. Got a lot of concept like this applied in a lot of different formations with some real good stuff. So check that out. But yeah, that's going to wrap this up. That's going to wrap up this scheme. Free mini scheme, free ebook, whatever you want to look at it as. Definitely something you can run. And again, KC Playbook is the one that we are in. And again, KC is real nice because you got the Predator, which is a very nice formation. You got the Overhead, which we just covered. There are also some good stuff you can do out of the solid or the even or the odd. 2-4-5, pretty solid, solid stuff you can do there. 3-3-5, you can definitely do some good stuff there. The sub 1-4-6, Dr. K Kevorkian, I hope I'm saying that right and not butchering my man's name, but he took, I believe, 3rd in Atlanta running the sub 1-4-6, and you'll see a few people posting it on YouTube now after he went ahead and had some success with that scheme there. But definitely something you can use. Then you got the quarter 1-3-7. But I talked about this in video 1. So, if you want more info and things like that on this book in particular, go ahead and check out part 1, part 2, part 3. And that will break down the entirety of this ebook, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And this is a little scheme of getting away while I'm gone. Hopefully when I return, I'll be able to get you guys some really good content. I'm really looking forward to that. But it'll be a surprise what you're going to get. And yeah, man. Till next week or until this weekend coming up. This will be the last you hear from your boy, but I hope you guys enjoyed this scheme. And again, leave some feedback, leave some comments. Feel free to post this scheme on forums. If you're a member of a forum, feel free to post the links on the forums to help guys out. Feel free to share it with your boys, or if you're trying to keep it a secret, you can do that too. But I definitely think this is something that can help anybody out regardless of what skill level you're at, tournament or entry-level player. Got some concepts that are entry level, got some concepts that are more advanced, etc., etc. So that's going to wrap it up, though. My name is Monster Chappie. If you enjoyed what you've seen and you want to see more, subscribe for more. Again, I do food reviews, play Madden primarily, 2K, and when that next gen drops, that young Battlefield 4 is going to be where it's at. So that is it, guys. I'm out until the next time. We gone!